What's up, guys? Welcome back. Here are my top 5 weird Filipino food that you must try. Now, just so you guys know, Philippines is a melting pot of great cuisine with the influences from the natives, Chinese, Japan, the Muslim world, the Spanish, who will bring ingredients and food from the New World. And keep in mind, the Spanish themselves also were influenced by the Moors. Lastly, the Americans. Everybody loves those hot dogs and hamburgers and pizza. Okay, so here are the top 5 weird Filipino foods that you must try. But before we do that, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, because you know that will help us very much. And comment below. Tell me if you've tried some of these or if you even like my selection. Number 1, sisig. Sisig, that is probably my favorite Filipino food. Often called sizzling sisig, served on a cast iron plate, and if it is served right, then you will hear the sizzling of the food cooking right in front of you. Often they will crack an egg right in the middle, and it's cooking in front of you again. And this is also served in the morning. It's served for breakfast, it's served for lunch, and it's also served for dinner. But I also know that it also serves as a pulutan, which basically means a food that you eat with when you're drinking or hanging out, having fun with your friends. But sisig is a definitely must-try food. It's so good that there's even a sisig festival that happens in December, just in case you guys are wondering. But it is definitely a must-try food. So if you're ever in the Philippines, make sure you try the sisig. Okay, number 2, kinilau. Now, when I first tried kinilau, a lot of people would ask, do you like sushi? That's how they would describe the kinilau. However, I don't find it to be very similar to sushi, although kinilau actually means raw food or eaten raw. But the main thing about kinilau is that it is citrusy, vinegary. It has cucumbers, a little bit of salad stuff. It comes off clean. It comes off like a good, healthy food, a good, healthy option. However, the thing about kinilau is that it's actually being cooked, not with fire, but with acid from the citrus and the coconut vinegar or cane vinegar. That is how the food is cooked, and it is just a delight. Definitely something you should try. You might even want to add it to your diet because it's a great, great food. Okay, number 3, dinuguan. Dinuguan is a popular dish in the Philippines. For me, it tastes very similar to the Caribbean bean sauce, which is often served with rice. However, it is still much different. It's a little bit sour, spicy. I mean, so a lot of times they'll throw a chili into the food, which you can cut and break to make it spicier. Dinuguan is very, very delicious. Now, you might be asking, well, why is it on this list? Well, because dinuguan is actually pig blood. Yeah, it's pig blood. This is especially strange when you realize many of these islands in the Philippines, they were all Muslim. So having it be pig blood when we know that Muslims don't eat pigs, so that gets a little bit like, wow. But the Spanish did come, and most of the country is now Christians, although except for the Mindanao area. But anyway, the point is this: I thought that's a bit odd. The second thing is, of course, when you're consuming blood, like that can make a lot of people squirmish, especially in Western countries who are probably not even sure that you can even eat blood. But it still is if you can get past this, it is a very delicious food. It is spicy. It is delicious. It is definitely something you should try if you are in the Philippines. You will be pleasantly surprised how good it is. Okay, number 4, balut. Okay, balut is fertilized duck embryo that is boiled and eaten right from the shell. The best way to get it is when it starts to get dark. You hear that little trumpet or that little sound, this little sound coming around from the street, and then you get the street person who's basically has a bucket of balut, and it is delicious. They'll give you it with vinegar and salt, and you crack the top, and then you just put a couple little bit of drops in there, and then some salt, and then guess what? Bon appetit. Okay, balut is also another Pulaton food. In fact, most of the foods on this list are often eaten as Pulaton, which means that basically people eat it when they're drinking, hanging out, having fun with friends and family. Okay, but balut is often, most people eat it between 14 to 21 days. Now, the closer it is to the 14 days, the lower numbers, means that it's going to taste more like an egg, like a boiled egg. Now, if you take it closer towards that 21, it's going to taste more like a little bit more gelatin, a little soft bone, stuff like that. But you will taste a lot more texture in the balut. My advice of how to eat the balut: have a couple of drinks, have some friends around, whether you're drinking soda or you're drinking a couple of beers or Thunder White, and you just grab some balut and enjoy it, okay? Eat it hot. Now, number 5, 1-day-old chicken. Yes, guys, it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a chicken that is 1 day old. I know my heart feels really bad about this one, but the chicken is 1 day old. Now, here's the thing. If this helps a little bit make you feel better, that what usually happens is this: the male chicken is not needed because it can't produce eggs and it doesn't grow fast enough for meat production. So a lot of farmers often will kind of get rid of it. Well, that's where your 1 day old chicken comes from. Now, 1 day old chicken is dipped into batter and deep fried. Often served with an array of sauces: sweet and sour, chili, vinegary, etc. Now, it tastes very similar to like a beef jerky a little bit. However, you can taste a little bit of a like texture, like a little bit bony, but it's not going to be really hard since the chicken is 1 day old and the beaks and stuff is a little soft. But it is still something to try if you ever are in the Philippines. Still a popular treat and a popular dish. Okay, now for bonus, I'm going to give you guys a bonus on this one. Yes, a bonus. And the bonus is actually a fruit. So it's not really a dish, but it's very popular. It's the durian. The durian is a fruit. Some people will say it tastes like heaven, smells like hell. The problem with this fruit is, yes, it smells. Kind of smells like a rotten onion a little bit or something of that nature. However, it tastes like a soft pudding with a little bit of texture, and it is sweet. So it does taste really good. However, it smells so bad that it's often banned from hotels and it is banned from airplanes. So you can still find it in other countries if you go to like your Asian markets. However, you would not be the one to be bringing it over. You probably have special packaging for it because of the smell. Okay, now they make all kinds of durian things with durian pies, durian milkshake, durian, a lot of things, durian ice cream. So you might be able to find these things also in your marketplaces. However, but if you're in the Philippines, get it fresh, because guess what? When it's durian is in season, you can find people night and day eating durian, and people come together, families, friends, having fun on the hot days and enjoy their durian fruit. Okay, so good luck and try that. So there you guys have it. My top 5 weird Filipino foods you should definitely try when you are in the Philippines. Now, tell me, guys, if you guys have actually tried some of this food, or maybe you guys will try it now that I said it, or if you guys think there's some food that I missed that I should have added, because there are a lot of other food that's a little strange. Tell me what you guys think, and don't forget, please subscribe, comment below, turn on that notification, and come on, guys, let's have a conversation. Thank you.